I'm Yogi Roth here with Blake Bortles, big-time draft pick, Jacksonville Jaguars. We're here at the Elite 11 Finals. Blake, first question I want to ask you is, when you look back to high school, before your senior year, where were you at compared to where some of these kids are?
I was nowhere near where these kids are. I was nowhere near the coaching and stuff that's going on out here is unbelievable. It's stuff that, I had the opportunity to work with Jordan, and it's the same stuff that he was coaching me. He's now coaching these kids that are 17, 18 years old. So, they're way ahead of the curve, and they're getting such a great learning experience out here that I wish I could have gotten at that age.
When you look at these young men, and now recruiting has changed, it's way different than when you got recruited out of high school. There's so much pressure on these guys. And now here we are, the best of the best. Everybody's trying to make it to the final Elite 11 and ultimately the MVP. What's your advice to some of these guys in pressure situations?
I think to just stay within themselves, not worry about what you can't control, not worry about what the guy next to you is doing or how he's throwing, but worrying about yourself, being the best quarterback you can be, and handling this process and going through this camp and being able, when it's over, to say I'm happy with how I performed, I'm happy with how I handled it, and that's all you can do. That's all you can worry about.
So now you're at the pinnacle where every young quarterback dreams of being the National Football League. One of the best quarterbacks, in this year's class in the draft, obviously. When you look at where you're at right now and the chip on the shoulder that got you there, how does that continue to drive you, or is there an element of, hey, I'm in the NFL now?
Yeah, no. I'll never get complacent, and I'll never kind of say I got it and I'm happy to be here. I'll continue to work my tail off, and before going through college, it was kind of like I want to prove all these schools wrong that didn't offer me. I had 4 offers, so I want to prove everybody wrong. Whereas now I was the 3rd pick, and I want to prove, Dave Caldwell and Gus Bradley and these guys that chose me, I want to prove them right and show them that they made the right decision. So that's kind of now the chip on my shoulder is a process of proving those guys right.
And finally, is there a trait that is carried through the quarterback position that is centric to success in high school, in college, and now at the highest level?
Yeah. I think being able to be a leader, I think everybody talks about as cliche as that sounds, but I think being a good dude, being a good guy, being a good character guy that your teammates can kind of, revolve around and they enjoy being around you. Nobody likes being around somebody that's kind of ignorant and, very self-absorbed. So being a good guy that your teammates can come talk to and be around and hang out with outside of football, and then they can trust you on the football field as well.
Well, definitely a good dude. Blake Bortles, we appreciate the time in here at QBcentric and Elite 11.
Thanks for having me.
All right.